Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Megadon, and we are back on Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you did not know already, we have a new DLC for Last Jedi, and in this DLC, we've got two new characters. We've got Finn, and we've got Captain Phasma for a hero and a villain. We also have a couple new maps on multiplayer, and we have a couple of new campaign missions for Iden. But this video is mostly going to be the new heroes. We're going to use both Finn and Phasma and see what their abilities are, check them out. And then we also, well, there will be another video with Iden's campaign missions, because I'm really looking forward to that. And then we're going to do another video, or this might have the same thing. We might include the multiplayer maps at the end of this video. Now, to use Finn and Captain Phasma, I'm actually going to go into the arcade because I feel like I'm not going to get enough points in multiplayer to use online. So we're going to go do this and just kind of see what their abilities are and see how their weapons are. Alright, so we're going to start out by using Finn. He has his own blaster, the EL-16. And I don't have any cards for him, so we can't equip any of those. So let's check out what his default abilities are. Alright, so Finn has a Deadeye. Targets one enemy in front of him with his EL-16 and makes sure every blaster shot hits. Okay, so you can't miss. Okay, that's kind of cool. Big deal. As a hero of the Resistance, Finn inspires nearby allies, supplying them with extra health, damage reduction, no weapon cooldown, and faster ability recharge. That would be very good online if you're on with a team. And then undercover team equipping his truly GLIE 44. I have no idea what the GLIE 44 is, but apparently you get sprint speed, cover from radars, and awareness of enemy locations. Okay, all right. Blaster's pretty. It's got a nice range scope to it, so that's pretty nice. I feel like Finn would be a very good squad hero to use. If you have like a squad of 4, like I feel like he'd be a good hero to pick up if you had the points for him. I don't know how much his points run. I'm sure we'll figure that out in a multiplayer match once we get into one. His melee does not do much damage. Definitely see his strong suits though, and how he could be used in a squad-based match. I really wish they would equip him with a grenade, although I'm sure you can get one in with his ability cards, but obviously I don't have any of those. So there's a look at Finn for the most part. Obviously, I think he'd be very better. I cannot put my words together. He'd be much better. There we go. In a multiplayer game with a squad, or if you are one of those guys who you play solo, runs with your team, Finn would be a very good officer character to use, because I think that's his primary function, is to act as an officer. So if you're that kind of player, I can see him being a good fit for you. So let's go check out Captain Phasma. And I'm surprised, I'm sure he has an ability card to do it, but I think Finn and Phasma would have one of those, I don't know what weapon they use. That's like almost like a lightsaber, but it's actually like a electric rod that's like a melee weapon, that thing. I don't know what that weapon's called, but I feel like both of them would have some kind of card that you could use that. Okay, so let's check out Phasma. She's got a Son Blast F11D for her gun. And then she has the abilities Staff Strikes. Captain Phasma unfolds her staff to deliver devastating strikes to enemies foolish enough to approach. So that's pretty much the thing I was just talking about. Survivor. Captain Phasma is relentless and will never give up. She can increase her health pool temporarily. And a sentry drone, tool used by Captain Phasma, can blast the enemies while revealing its target It utilizes automatic shock functionally against nearby enemies. Okay, so let's give her a try. Oh, okay, so she's got like a, almost like an infrared scope on her gun. It's almost like a night vision. All right, let's try the sentry. Oh, and it is an automatic rifle too, or blaster. I did not know that. I was kind of tapping the button. But it is automatic, which is nice. So both Finn and Phasma act as officers, which makes sense because, you know, after all, they are like captains. They act as captains on the battlefield, so it makes sense. Let's try to see the staff in action. So, I think it said on the staff, the third strike in a row is like the more powerful. So apparently you can do more than just one attack with it. So that was Phasma and Finn. Both would be very good in a squad or with a group of people. Okay, so now we're gonna go online. They've got a new map, I think, in Galactic Assault, and they got a new map in Starfighter Assault. So we'll try to play in those two, and then we'll probably end the video there. And then the next video I put out will be the bonus content for the campaign with Aiden, which I am really looking forward to. So let's jump into multiplayer. All right, so we got the new map for Starfighter Assault. It only took us 2 tries to get into a lobby with it, so that's surprising. I thought it was gonna take longer. So this is Dequar. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's that map though. And this is the Resistance base evacuation. So, following the destruction of Starkiller Base, the First Order begins an assault on Dakar. In a desperate attempt to buy time for evacuation, the Resistance turns to improved gravity field generators before the enemy fleet arrives in full. Okay. So let's check out this play. I think we'll be playing as both the Resistance and the First Order, I'm sure. So we'll check both sides out. I mean, obviously, on one side you're just pretty much gonna be destroying some like other starfighters. Then the other one you're gonna be doing some kind of objective-based. Right, we're running with the interceptor because these A-wings are like ridiculously OP. A-wings compared to X-wings are ridiculously awesome. This kind of gives it a cool little, the debris floating around. It gives it a cool little, like, kind of, getting away from other enemies. It has a good feel, like, where you could use the debris very well to maybe get away from people, as I'm not going to do here. Because I'm just going after the TIE fighters. And so the TIE fighters have to destroy these field generators, and we just have to protect them as the Resistance. Okay, so I think we're gonna beat this as the Resistance first try. Hey, we won first try. All right. So playing as Resistance seems pretty like the easier side to play as. So we'll see if we get switched onto the First Order side in the next one.
Take out their defenses. This is for Starkiller.
Okay, we're gonna play as just the standard TIE fighter. I actually don't like the interceptor on the Imperial or the First Order. For some reason, I feel like the guns overheat very quick as an interceptor. I don't know if that's the case or if that's just how I feel, but regardless, let's run as a TIE fighter and try to destroy these generators. Wow, the shield generators actually have a lot of health. So I can understand why it's very hard for Imperials to be able to take those shield generators out. All right. So we're probably going to die a lot as Imperial, but as long as we can keep... wow, we're actually doing a lot better job than what they did. We're already down... We already have them down to almost 50%, and we still have over 100 lives left. So we're doing a lot better job than what they did as Imperials. So that's good. So we're just gonna keep laying on some fire there. Yeah, okay, so we won the first phase. Now there's gonna be, alright, so now we have to destroy some more generator cores. Whoa, what's going on there? Wow, okay, I'm very kind of confused on what's going on. Oh, it pushed me into the pushed me into the wall. So it kind of has like a force field around it, but you can penetrate it slowly. That's different. So once we're in here, we kind of get like that little push, which gives us a little bit longer time to take this objective out. But now we've got to kind of maneuver so we don't get pushed into the wall. Okay, so we're out now. Haven't played anything like this yet. So we did get past the second phase, but I don't think we're going to be able to get past the third. Yeah, I don't see 60 of us doing this way. Actually, these are actually kind of weak. So it's, I still don't see it. So I think this is the last phase, though. So even if we don't beat it, we've went through all the phases. All right, we did a decent job there. So I'll take that, and we'll go try to play on the new planet mission, which I forget what that's called. Crate. So we'll try to find the planet mission, the new one called Crate, and go from there. All right. So after a couple of tries, we've got the new map Crate, abandoned rebel outpost on the desolate mineral planet Crate. The First Order has trapped a group of resistance fighters. Using the machinery at their disposal, the desperate survivors take to the salt-covered wastes, hoping to buy time until they can find a way to escape. Okay. Okay. Oh, so we get new-looking ATSTs. Or AT-ATs, I mean. Alright, so we gotta defend the walkers. Oh, they got like snow speed? They got like speeders? Oh my goodness. I see people falling. I don't know if that's to their death or if there's like a... Oh, okay, so there's like trenches. Okay. Alright, well this is more difficult than what I assumed it would be playing as the First Order. These speeders that they have running around are ridiculous in the sense that, okay. See, that's what we need. We need the starfighters to take those out. Or whoever's in the sky. So, down in the trench. So it's kind of cool. The trench has, like, a very big area to roam around. I guess it's a good tactical way to get into their defenses. Alright, so we have to secure that hangar point. You know what? Let's get an AT-AT or ATST. God dang it! Why do I keep mixing those up? ATST is the smaller one. All right, so this ATST is doing work. It gets chaotic in the hangar though, which is kind of fun. This whole map's pretty sweet. I mean, it's different. I don't think we have any kind of map that's wide open like this. It is a pain to deal with the speeders that the Resistance has, but other than that, I think it's a fun little map. The way this hangar part is designed, the overtime could last for a very long time. It's a very big area, which, you know, can be contested by a lot of people. So, okay, so we did get the secure room. So we got 50 more troops. Let's see what we have to do now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this one, but once again we were able to get through all the 3 phases, so you have an idea of what the first order has to do through the mission. So I really want to get on the Resistance and try out one of those speeders because they look really fun to use. Yeah, so we're not gonna get this one. Alright, so let's check out what the resistance side is like. Alright, so we're going to start out one of those sky speeders. Check it out. Might die really quick, but who cares? It's kind of cool they actually give you a vehicle to start out with that doesn't need any points. I like the idea of that. I kind of wish they would do it in some other maps like Naboo or maybe Hoth. Okay, I have no idea what my abilities are. Alright, so we got a speed boost. Okay, so I think that's a tow cable. Now, I think once the AT-ATs get hit with the ion blaster, I think we can tow cable them. Oh no, I couldn't turn fast enough. Alright, so I can pick one of these up. Wow, it takes forever for that to lock on. Like, holy crap. So I'm guessing this is one of the, like, this is like a map that we'll see in the movie, I'm guessing. Because the planet doesn't look familiar. Now they have, I think they have more attackers than what we had, so I feel like they're gonna have this not easily, but I feel like they'll have an advantage. Or I could be totally wrong. We might have both had 100. I don't remember. They're attacking us from all angles, and it's really hard to like fixate on where the fire, because there's so many. Like, they're attacking you from everywhere. And yeah, we're just getting overrun now, so I don't think we're going to be able to hold this. I got 15 guys remaining. We got 2 more to... We're just firing this in there. And someone deployed a bubble right in my area. Alright, so we got that one. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 new maps and the 2 new heroes. Or the new hero and villain, I should say. Maps I felt were pretty fun. Starfighter Assault, that new map was probably my favorite. Dakar. And then the planetary map, Crate, I believe it was. That was pretty fun. I think it's different than the majority of the maps we have now. It's very wide open to start, and it's very enclosed to end. So I think it's almost like Hoth on a more of a flat, wide open area. New heroes, they're not for me. I don't play as Officer much, so I don't think I would get into them like someone else would. So they're okay. I mean, for an officer class, I feel like they could do work. You know, you could do a lot with them, but as personally, they just wouldn't be a character I'd be interested in using. So, you know, if you're one of those guys that likes to support the team instead of run around by yourself, they'd be a good choice to use your points for. And I think they're both at 6,000, so they're not like a Luke Skywalker, but they're not a Jet Trooper either. So, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the new DLC. I will have another video up of the new campaign mission, hopefully tonight. It is premiere night of The Last Jedi, and I'm super excited. I plan on going to see it tonight, so I also might do another video come Friday of not really a review of it, more of just me talking about it, how I thought it was. It will probably be spoiler based, but I will try my best not to spoil anything. But I haven't been known for being able to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys go see Last Jedi. It looks really good. Previews, so it has me intrigued. So take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.